afternoon, and welcome to the inaugural episode of Sensational Delights. I'm your host, Astral, and today we are going to be making birthday cake cupcakes that are gluten free. Now, I know how that sounds to some of you, but trust me, you're going to enjoy it. I've been baking cupcakes a long time. I've been selling to some of my greatest customers. They've given me very good reviews, and I hope that you guys give me a chance. It's my first time streaming this live on YouTube. Well, not live because I'm not eligible, but hopefully I'll be able to change that. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, what you want to do first is make sure that your oven is preheated to 350 degrees. That way, you don't have to worry about it later, or your cupcakes don't come out right, and things of that nature. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start off with all the dry ingredients. I have 1 1/4 cup of flour right here. You're just gonna put it in the bowl like so. And let's see here. We also have 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. I had to commit some of this to memory, so I apologize if I'm not going as quick as you like. I'll start off with the 1/4. And it's always good to, at least for me, because I don't like having excess ingredients. So make sure you scrape off some of the excess before you put the stuff in the bowl. Already forgetting where I put my caps at. Alright, now let's see. Half a teaspoon of salt. Oh, gotta go easy on there. And I like to sprinkle it. If you prefer to just dunk the teaspoon, that's alright too. It should still come out the same way. And what else do we have here? Oh, some sugar. This is actually Truvia. I'm kind of a health nut. I enjoy stuff that's organic or made from plants. I'm not necessarily a vegan. I do enjoy my meats on occasion, and like steaks and burgers, what have you. And I'm surprised they actually have some what do you call it, plant-based meats now. So that's pretty interesting. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. So what you're gonna do is put 1/4. Since this is Truvia, I'm just following the Truvia guidelines. So it's gonna be 3/4 cup of sugar, but I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of it plus an extra tablespoon. Shake it up a little bit. Ooh, a little too much. Okay. And I believe that should do it for the dry stuff. And, oh, I know what I'm missing. Be right back. My state-of-the-art Cuisinart Evolution X hand mixer. This is my first time trying it out. But before I get to that, let me explain my ingredients further here. So you're going to set the flour mix aside. And if you have an extra bowl, got this locked and loaded. Alright, so you're going to want to put this on a high speed or whichever kind of egg beater you have. I don't think it really matters too much. Medium high speed for at least 5 minutes, and then you're gonna reduce the speed to just average old medium, and then we're gonna go from there. And I'm gonna set this on level 4. Ooh, maybe 3 is better. quiet motor to it. And I use a lot of USB, which is one of the main reasons I like using this. Or which is why I decided to get it. It's my first time using it. So far it's doing a pretty bang up job. Alright. Now you just want to do this until it's at least light and fluffy. I'm just going to turn it off for a moment. Get the second egg going in here. And just be sure you don't get your eggshells in here, otherwise it's just going to be a mess for you guys. Okay. Go back to 3 real quick. You know what, I'm gonna turn it back up to 4 because it seemed to slow me down a little bit. It might be the milk, I'm not sure. Okay. And just add 2 tablespoons of, oh wait, give me 1 second. I keep saying tablespoons, I meant teaspoons. So 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla. I like to use pure vanilla. If you guys want to use imitation, that's okay. I just like using pure and organic stuff, in my opinion. I think it makes it more, I like to use pure vanilla because it makes, I like to think that the pure and organic stuff makes it a little more efficient. So 2 teaspoons. Okay. And then we're just gonna put it, I'm gonna put it back to 3. And you're just gonna gradually take the dry ingredients and just be sure that you don't overmix it, otherwise the dough is gonna be a little more rough than it needs to be. And trust me, you don't want that in a cupcake. I put a little bit more in here. And I just like to gradually sprinkle it, that way I'm ensuring that it's the right measurement. Okay, and I think it's safe to put the rest in here. Honestly, I think I have it on low speed. That's probably why it's taking forever today. So I put it on maximum 5 just to ensure that I get to where it needs to be. Oh yeah, 5 is awesome. And that should be good. So it should end up looking something like that. I'm gonna use an old-fashioned whisk just to be on the safe side. Honestly, I think it's just the butter chunks on it. And if it's the butter chunks, then it's gonna melt either way, so I think you should be alright. Okay. Now, the next step, excuse me while I put these away real quick. So the next step, it comes the fun part. Putting them in baking cups. Putting them in baking cups. Or baking pan, either way. I just got these, silicone. Gonna see how these turn out. Now what you want to do before putting them in said cups is put approximately 1/3 of the batter inside the silicone cups, or regular baking cups rather. Now it said it had a cup line. Oh, no, wait, I see it. Okay, so yeah. Just fill up to the cup line approximately 1/3. Sometimes it calls for 1/4. And just pour it in here. Kind of looks like oatmeal, but I think that's, like I said, that's just the butter chunks. I'm just going to fill it up to a cup, not that I need to, but that way I don't have to keep pouring it over and over and over again. Oh, I'm missing the pan here. Ooh. Gotta be careful, I'm spilling it here. Alright, just pour in the cups here. And if you put a little bit much, don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes it happens. Actually, I think 1 cup would be enough to fill all of these. I'm just doing 6 cups, by the way. Alright. 4. Number 5. Number 6. I'll have to fill in more on number 6. I kind of like how it looks sometimes. Alright, just put that here. Alright, and if you're using the cups, if you do use the silicone cups anyway, just put them on the pan, and I'll show you in a minute. Just put them on the pan like this. I'm trying not to tilt it too much because I don't want the batter to spill. And we're just going to let it bake. And it's going to take 22 minutes. So plenty of time to do whatever it is you do. Alright. And on that note, I'm going to take a quick commercial break, but when I come back, I will show you how you can also make vanilla buttercream frosting from scratch. Just stay tuned, guys. Oh, before I forget, enjoy this fun fact of the day. Hey everybody, Astral here with your fun fact of the day. Did you know that yawns are contagious to dogs as well as humans? It's no wonder they say cover your mouth when you open it. Anyway, there's your fun fact of the day. Now back to the regularly scheduled programming. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that fun fact. I actually did not know that about yawns. That's pretty interesting. You learn something new every day, I suppose. Anyway, since we're back and the cupcakes are still in the oven fluffing up a bit, I'm going to show you how to make vanilla buttercream frosting. Now, what you're going to need is some good organic powdered sugar right here. And it doesn't have to be organic, like I said, that's just my way of doing things. And don't worry, I'm gonna put a little bit more than this. It says use one package. There's a reason I bought two more, so with any luck, I don't overpower it. And I got my second bag for you right here. And I just realized what I said, overpowering it. Like it's supposed to be sweet, period, but I don't know. Alright, you can just throw this out, or you can keep it. It's actually a recyclable bag, so it's pretty cool. Alright, now what we're gonna do is put a teaspoon of vanilla once more. I got the good stuff. Just kidding. I like clowning around, I like making jokes. And you're gonna want a full stick of butter or a half cup of butter. Pretty much the same thing. Anyway. And make sure that it's softened up, otherwise it's gonna put some strain on your wrist when you're trying to whisk it and everything. And I think I'll set this on 5, see what that does. Maybe 4. That was a little bit much. Also, you're gonna do 1/4 cup of milk. And you're probably wondering what kind of milk is it. I've grown accustomed to oat milk, that way you don't have to worry about allergies or anything that has to do with lactose, anything of that nature. Oh. It's like taming a bull right here. I'll turn the volume down in just a moment. I almost got it. There we go. Never mind. Oh, yeah. So nice and fluffy. Don't worry, guys. I'll show you in a minute. I'm in a small space, so I don't have a lot of counter space. Which is why you're probably like, why isn't his ingredients shown in the video? I've had issues setting up the phone and everything, so it's pretty much why I've had issues. But anyway, look how pretty. Let's see. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I already took a bite out of my cupcake, but I'll take one out for you guys as well. Mmm, very moist, very delicious, especially with the homemade frosting on top. Mm. Anyway, this has been Sensational Delights with your host Ash. I've been your host Astral. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and make sure to keep those notifications turned on to make sure what I'm up to. In the meantime, I'll see you next week. Bye bye, loves.